Tonight on WHEI, midterms may have you stressed out, but our Berg News will give you something to look forward to.
Also, what the reaccreditation process really means for our campus and what it means for future students.
How a setback in one woman's lifestyle is delaying her search for love, and a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for local veterans.
All this exclusively coming up. WHEI News Center 10 Live at 5 starts now.
Good evening, Tiffin. Tonight we're bringing you the latest news around Northern Ohio and around Heidelberg's campus.
Tonight we start with a look at a local newspaper that is hoping to bring about change in the community. The Advertiser Tribune is dedicating a week of awareness to the path that heroin can create.
The series, Harm and Hope, Heroin in the Community, started on February 28th and will run until March 6th. Already, stories have been shared on the Advertiser Tribune's Facebook page, and followers have reacted with words of hope, encouragement, and even stories of their own.
For many, this series may be a wake-up call, and for others, an inspiration to engage in hard discussions with loved ones. Stay up to date and following these inspiring and sometimes heartbreaking stories by liking the Advertiser Tribune's Facebook page.
Local veterans may go on a trip of a lifetime this summer. If you or a loved one are an American veteran, the Flag City Honor Flight of Findlay invites you to apply to be flown to Washington, D.C. to visit war memorials. The trip will take place on June 14th and is the 6th flight that this organization will be taking. Flag City Honor Flight is a branch of the organization Honor Flight that aims to give back to veterans for their service. This trip is covered completely by donation, meaning each veteran flies for free. If you are over 18 and meet the requirements, you may apply to accompany your veteran as a guardian. These requirements and additional information can be found on the organization's website at www.flagcityhonorflight.org. You may also make an online donation in order to sponsor a veteran on his or her trip.
If your son or daughter loves to run outside and can throw far, perhaps you should sign them up for baseball or softball this year. Tiffin offers many major and minor league teams for all ages. The Tiffin Cal Ripken Minor League baseball team is open to boys and girls ages 8 to 10, and the Tiffin Ponytail Softball League is open to girls 8 to 13. Registration is now open until the 25th of March and can be found on the Tiffin Parks and Recreation website. The season begins in May and lasts through June or part of July, weather permitting. This is a great way to keep your child active this summer. For more information and to register, visit www.tiffinparks.com.
Do you struggle with your cell phone, tablet, or other electronic device? The Tiffin Seneca Public Library is hosting a special session this month to help. The program will take place on Monday, March 7th from 6:30 p.m. to 7:45 in the Frost Calno Room. This event is part of their Tech Talk series and will show participants how to utilize their smartphone or tablet to its fullest advantages. Register online on the library's website or call 419-447-3751. And that's all we have for your local news today. But when we return, Heidelberg students' calendars are sure to be full as we have the latest updates and events on Heidelberg's campus.
What reaccreditation means to the campus, and later we'll look at one celebrity's recent arrest.
Don't touch that remote. WHEI will be right back.
You're watching WHEI TV 10.
Student programming from the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
This is the ocean, and this is Kipper. Kipper doesn't live in the ocean, but if she did, this is likely what would happen. This is Sparky. And this is habitat destruction. Boozer doesn't like it, neither does Fluffy. We wouldn't let this happen to Kipper, Sparky, Boozer, or Fluffy. In the oceans, it's worse. Lacking opposable thumbs, Kipper can't take action, but you can. Visit BeringSeaCanyons.org.
In the heart of Heidelberg's campus lies the Fireside Cafe and Pub, featuring a relaxing and engaging space welcome to the public. Fireside's menu includes sandwiches, salads, wraps, desserts, and even a soothing latte or coffee, offering a wide selection of exciting new and wholesome food options. Fireside Cafe Pub also serves a variety of refreshing drinks to accompany its cozy atmosphere. Come experience Fireside's new fall menu and visit us on Instagram at Berg Dining Services.
Every time you purchase a fishing license or register your boat, you're helping to preserve our nation's coastlines, lakes, rivers, and streams, protecting memories for generations to come. Learn how your participation in boating and fishing can help the environment at takemefishing.org/conservation.
Welcome back to WHEI, your #1 source for campus news. I'm Ben Stevens.
And I'm Elizabeth Wren. And tonight we're bringing you exclusive news around Heidelberg's campus. Free is a word that any college student loves to hear. That's why the month of March may just be lucky for one of the Berg and not just on St. Patrick's Day. The Berg Events Council, otherwise known as BEC, is hosting many free or discounted events to keep any Heidelberg student entertained. The first one is tonight, the monthly $2 Tuesday at the Tiffin Cinemark. Students who arrive at 6:30 p.m. can find the BEC representative and get movie tickets for $2 cash. Another discount the BEC is hosting is a spring break trip to Nashville for only $100 per student. The trip is from March 17th through the 20th and includes a trip to the Country Music Hall of Fame. Students must sign up on the BEC BergSync page by March 10th to attend, but space is limited, so sign up now.
We're both in BEC, which is Berg Events Council, and that's the council that puts on all the events for Heidelberg and all the students and faculty. We do events on campus and off campus, and they're all pretty fun.
This Friday, March 4th, we actually have a coffee house coming up, and it's a really fun way to get students out and spending time with each other in an open and cozy environment and listening to some live music, and it's really fun. You get free coffee.
More events this month include free items at local restaurants such as JT's Bagel Bar and Bailiwick's Coffee Shop. Follow the official BEC Twitter at BEC Heidelberg for updates and more.
Even more for free on Heidelberg's campus, the Stoner Health Center is sponsoring 2 events that you won't want to miss. On Wednesday, March 2nd, guest speaker Jody Willicke will come to campus to educate students about STD and HIV prevention. The event will take place in Herbster Chapel from 7 to 9 p.m. And if that stresses you out, Stoner will be hosting a spa day on March 7th in the University Commons. There will be free manicures and massages from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Stop by and relieve your stress away, just in time for spring break.
You may have noticed the Heidelberg flags waving in the wind both yesterday and today. The special occasion, the Higher Learning Commission is visiting Heidelberg's campus as part of the reaccreditation process. Representatives are here to assess the overall satisfaction of the students, faculty, and staff on campus and take note of any complaints made by each group. Reaccreditation takes place every 10 years and is very important to college campuses. The process began this past November when Heidelberg students were encouraged to take the reaccreditation survey provided online. It continued with open meetings with the representatives on campus both yesterday and today. Junior Emily Lester is a part of Student Senate and hopes that students recognize the importance of this process.
Reaccreditation is super important to students here on campus because if Heidelberg's not accredited, then our degree doesn't count for anything. Heidelberg doesn't get any financial aid, and then without our degree counting for something, it doesn't really matter what job we get because they don't really care that we went to college.
Reaccreditation is important in the growth and sustainability of Heidelberg's campus as a whole. That's all we have for campus news today, but we'll be right back with our social spotlight to look at what's trending today in social media.
WHEI will be right back after these short messages.
WHEI TV 10, let's go!
Student programming from the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
When depression meets hope, everything can change. Help someone who's struggling by supporting the National Alliance on Mental Illness and be a part of the NAMI effect. Hope starts with you.
We got adopted. Over the years, I came to know the full story of what really happened. She had us when she was 17. The way she saw things going, it wasn't a good environment to raise a kid. The fact that she did that just shows how strong of a woman my mother is, and I thank her each and every day for it. I wouldn't be the person who I am today, and I like the person I am today. I knew I was loved and I was part of a family, so that was what's important to me. I'm Christoph.
And I'm Christopher.
And our mom chose adoption.
Hello and welcome to our Social Spotlight segment. Get ready to hear the latest on celebrities and social media. Now this one is no laughing matter, as comedian Cat Williams found himself incarcerated yesterday morning after Gainesville police responded to a report in the southern Georgia town. Williams was arrested for battery charges at a pool supply store, where police say he allegedly began arguing with an employee, assaulting him with at least one punch. The 44-year-old comedian is being held on a $5,000 bond and faces a misdemeanor battery charge. That's a cat fight I don't want to get into. Another fight, this one happening in the courts, has been resolved as federal judge, U.S. Magistrate Judge James Orenstein ruled that the U.S. Justice Department cannot force Apple to provide the FBI with access to locked iPhone data. This is an issue that had been discussed at length regarding personal safety, but also individual privacy. The Justice Department argued that the All Writs Act grants permission to uncover data from the iPhones, although that ruling had been made previous to the computer age in 1789. There are many cases in which Apple declined cooperation in the courts, highlighting the fact that privacy is one of the company's top values and concerns. That's all we have for today. When we return, one woman searches for love without any dating sites help.
You're watching WHEI TV 10.
Student programming from the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
I thought everything would go back to how it used to be. But that wasn't realistic for him. Or our family. Make the Connection helped me realize that we are not alone. Other families are dealing with similar challenges and working toward the right solutions together. Visit maketheconnection.net to see stories like ours and learn how your family can start the journey toward recovery today.
When depression meets hope, everything can change. Help someone who's struggling by supporting the National Alliance on Mental Illness and be a part of the NAMI effect. Hope starts with you.
Welcome back to WHEI News Center 10, live at 5.
Let's get to our last story of the night.
Almost a decade ago, England gained one real-life time hop when 41-year-old Joanne Francis began living life as though it were the 1940s.
That's right. Francis rejected the world's current culture and instead prefers a life with no computers, washing machines, televisions, or cars. Francis not only lives but dresses in the fashion of a 1940s housewife.
However, this modest and humble woman is currently on the search for love. And unlike modern bachelorettes who simply inspect their candidates via Tinder, Match.com, or other dating sites, Francis must find her one true love the old-fashioned way, which I guess in a way is really just her style. Francis admitted to Yahoo.com in an interview that, quote, "I might just have to accept that I was born just a few decades too late, but until then, I'll keep on looking." So do you go to Tinder and Match for your romantic interest?
No, I don't. I'm not about that life.
That's all we have tonight. Thanks for watching WHEI News Center 10 live at 5. Our program tonight was produced and presented by the Communication and Media Department inside the Communications Center at Heidelberg University.
Tune in tomorrow to hear the latest news about Tiffin and keep your bird calendar up to date.
I'm Elizabeth Wren.
And I'm Ben Stevens.
And for all of the WHEI production crew, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.